Alright guys, let's talk. Everybody loves Jaguar cichlids, and everybody loves green Texas cichlids. But what if we bred them together? The first question is this even possible to do? Because a lot of fish, you want to try to breed them together, but it's not even possible to do. If you could mix the Jaguar cichlid with a green Texas, what the heck would it look like? It would probably be an extraordinarily beautiful fish, to be honest. Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. It has already been done. People are doing this, and here is a glimpse of what the fish looks like. Shout out to Adam Bennett for letting me use these photos. Look at the magnificent colors on this thing. Like, I feel like it got the best of both worlds with the Texas cichlid and the Jaguar cichlid. It's nuts. I can't believe it. Okay, maybe I'm getting overly excited, but this is pretty cool. I think this fish looks absolutely amazing. And yes, this has been done years ago in the Monster Fish Keepers Forum, and but the difference is there's not a lot of pictures on this, and people have the pictures that were posted. The hybrid looks super ugly and it almost looks like a gross tilapia, and this is different. What got me onto this idea was one of my buddies messaged me and said, hey man, I bred Texas and Jaguar cichlids together, and it's one of my local fish keeper friends. So this is dear and close to my heart here. Shout out to Brian Johnson. I miss you, buddy. But I know life gets crazy, and it's just, these are the fry here in the tank, and you can see them. You might be thinking, oh, it's super dirty in there, but if you've ever raised fry, you're constantly plagued with the problem of trying to gravel vacuum in there and clean it up without sucking up the baby. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Do you kind of just let them be and do tons of water changes? But it's super cool. Like, the coloration of them, you can kind of start to see it coming in. And I actually gave them the green Texas because I feel like I have supplied the entire Tri-County with green Texas cichlids because I've bred so many of them. And that's kind of why I preach, stop breeding these fish, because they're completely awesome and we don't want to overdo it. Look at that just magnificent, huge male. And what's really cool to me is that they are taking care of the babies on their own. So that's super cool. Alright guys, I'm gonna quit dragging this out. I do have video footage of an adult Jaguar Texas cichlid hybrid mix. Alright, so there he is, guys. That is the hybrid right there. And I think that is a hybrid too. Like, it's maybe Adam has multiple hybrids in one tank. Shout out to Adam Bennett. He's a moderator over at Oscar Fish Keepers. Awesome guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is super cool footage. A lot of people get insecure about sending me videos of their tanks because they kind of feel like, oh, they're mixing this and that shouldn't be in there. I'm not one to judge. Like, my fish get sick, my fish die. Like, I'm not better than you guys, and a lot of people seem to think that. All right, here he comes back around again. The question is, when it comes to hybrids like this, if you are against it, or if you are like, is this fish, would this fish sell in the industry? And if it would, maybe it's worth breeding, and that's where the controversy kind of comes in. And I gotta say, I am constantly getting messages from people trying to breed fish with other fish, thinking that they're going to be the next millionaire. And they're like, hey, Chris, I'm going to breed the electric blue Jack Dempsey with this and that, and I'm gonna win awards. And it's actually probably not the case, because even if you're gonna breed the fish, chances are nothing's going to happen. Maybe the coolest scenario possible, you get to name the fish or make some money on coining it. I don't really know how that works, but I always tell people, be careful with mixing hybrids and creating them, because if there's not a demand for it, you're kind of diluting the industry a bit. So let me know what you guys think of this hybrid, the Jaguar cichlid mixed with the Texas cichlid, guys. Hit up the comments, like this video, la-di-da-di, whoop whoop.